Today I wanted to do something a little different. I wanted to introduce you to a very inspiring teen. Alan is really an inspiration and a real source of light for anyone who has the privilege of knowing him. Okay, we are here. Nice sweatshirt.
Thank you. CTEEN.
Where are we going? Where's the park?
The park's that way.
What inspires you to be a CTEEN leader?
Spreading Jewish pride in the Bay Area to fellow teens my age. It was really inspiring and really great to see. And yeah, just keeping my Jewish identity strong, I think, is really important. Well, I went to the Kotel. We prayed at the wall. We put some notes in the cracks of the wall. I think that was probably the first moment in my life that I actually really felt God there. The rabbi told us to look at the wall and think about what you want in your life, what you want to achieve. I even saw a few people starting to get really emotional. So altogether it was a really just heart-wrenching and really emotional experience.
Started a club during COVID.
We started a Peace in the Middle East club. So our goal is just to educate people about issues in the Middle East. Just create a safe space to talk about these issues with people. A lot of people have a false idea of what Israel is, especially because of the media. What we're trying to do is challenge that idea and try to get people to think, because we think that educating people, first with facts is really important. So I just started the CTEEN philosophy course. Yesterday we talked about proof of God being in the world, and we had a lot of fun conversations, discussions, and I really enjoyed it. Seeing my impact on others is more significant than a good grade in a class. I think connecting with others will stay for a lifetime. I wrote an article for the CTEEN Connection, which is CTEEN's blog and magazine. So I wrote about my experiences in Israel, the CTEEN Heritage Quest. In that article, I wrote about how my perspective on Judaism changed through that enriching experience. I did get quite a few responses, people that reached out to me and told me, oh, they liked the article, it resonated within them, and seeing that impact made me pretty happy. As part of my Heritage Quest experience with CTEEN, I went to Poland for 1 week, so I visited some concentration camps in Poland, and I saw the gas chambers. Personally, I've never really had much of a Holocaust education at school. I've always been going to public schools. I realized that after that I wanted to learn more about the Holocaust. I decided to apply to this research opportunity. I think everyone knows that the Holocaust was a terrible thing, and learning about the Holocaust, about my history, I think is really important, and it just makes me more wanting to stay connected to my Judaism and to be proud of my religion, because throughout history people have been trying to put us down with instances like the Holocaust, and I think it's important to really stay connected to your religion and keep going with your Jewish pride. For example, in the morning putting on your tefillin, right? Also, in school, maybe that's being involved in your Jewish culture club. When a student doesn't know about, this holiday, then you explain it to them, right? For Yom Kippur, a lot of my teachers didn't even know what that holiday was. I told them I'm going to have to skip school that day. They didn't know what Yom Kippur was, so I explained to them what the holiday was and its significance, and they understood after that. So just taking these opportunities to stay connected to your religion, whether that's following traditions or that's educating others on Judaism, I think it's super important. So this year for Yom Kippur, obviously it was different. I still fasted, didn't go to any classes.
Bye, Ellen. Have a good day. Thank you for your time. Wow, what an incredible teenager. What a breath of fresh air during COVID. It's a perfect week for this story, as actually Alan's Hebrew name is Yefet, was one of Noach's sons. And this week is Noach. The flood is in this week's Torah portion. Also, the waters of the flood are called Mei Noach, the flood of Noach, even though Noach himself was righteous and was in fact saved from the flood. Our sages say because he didn't pray on behalf of his generation. He was concerned about himself. And here we have a teenager during COVID, stuck at home, thinking about others and thinking about what he can do to inspire and educate others. Hope you enjoyed as much as I did. Shabbat Shalom, and see you next week.